Yes, it is a big one today. We are joined by a man who has dazzled us with his talents on stages and screens, big and small, as an actor, a comedian, a musician. He can pretty much do it all. His latest project is Kung Fu Panda 3, which hits the screens of the nation next Thursday. We are moments away from having him here live in the studio, but before we bring him out, let's take a look at the brilliant career of the man himself, Jack Black.
Yeah. We are but men, rock.
Jack Black was the product of a little genetic rocket science. His parents both satellite engineers in California.
This is the greatest and best song in the world.
And it was clear from a very young age that Jack was no scientist, but instead had an artistic bent, landing a role in an ad for a 1982 video game.
Just last night, I was lost in the jungle with Pitfall Harry, surrounded by giant scorpions and man-eating crocodiles.
In a minute. Very nice, Rob.
Deciding to bail out of university, Jack landed a dream role in the movie High Fidelity, playing an employee working in John Cusack's record store.
Oh, no. You know what? I don't think I'm selling it this week. Maybe next week.
Oh, no, you said that last week.
Did I? Yeah, well, I just...
Jack was away. His career took off with some major roles. Shallow Hal, Nacho Libre, Tropic Thunder, Orange County, The Holiday, King Kong, and more recently, Goosebumps, to name just a few.
No, keep going.
Then, of course, there's the music with his band Tenacious D. Ah, yes. But the movie that got everybody talking was School of Rock, which led to his first ever Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor. So career gets a tick, personal life also scores a high five. Jack marrying the beautiful Tanya Hayden in 2006. They've got 2 kids, Sammy and Tommy.
Welcome home, son.
You look just like me, but a baby. You're like me, but old.
Oh, he's adorable.
But the other love in Jack's life is, of course, the 3rd installment of Kung Fu Panda, where he voices the lovable yet misunderstood Po.
This was the one destined to stop me.
How about you spare me the chit-chat?
I'm going to take your chit-chat in this...
Chitty-chat-chat. Chat-chat-chat.
In this...
Chit-chat.
We welcome the hilarious, the talented, the fabulous Jack Black. Yes, he had the premiere yesterday, but this morning he is all ours. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jack Black.
Yeah!
Woo!
Did you get that? Did you get that on camera? Oh, that kind of hurt. Did you see my mini tiger roll?
57 cameras covering that beautiful
Just come over the top.
Lisa.
Hello,
Just
Jack.
come over the top.
Oh, what a good idea.
Oh, dear, here we go.
Yeah.
This is a bad idea.
There, that's what you did. There we go. Just...
She said I was going to knock over some things. No, I'm coming around.
We've only had this.
I'm going to play it safe. Where do I go?
That's
That's
not like you.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome, man.
Thank you for that
Good
incredible
entrance.
introduction.
So nice to
Did we
have
get
you
some of
here.
that right?
I felt very famous.
I think we need to adjust. Should we
Oh, am I
adjust
too
you
low?
up?
No, no,
Yeah.
I reckon that's pretty good.
No,
What
that's
do you
not
think?
fair. Well, I'm
It's
coming down to
got a nice
Jack.
bounce to it.
Oh.
I'm coming down to Jack.
Welcome back to Australia, mate.
Thank you. Great to be back.
It was a big success yesterday, the premiere, huh?
Yeah. A lot of love from the Aussies.
And a lot of laughs from the audience.
Yeah, we put on a
Importantly.
little show.
So you must be tired, though. I mean, you said in the paper this morning that you're like a human cappuccino, and we're looking forward to seeing a bit of that coffee.
Double shot.
Yeah, it's good for the morning time.
Yeah.
A little Jack Black to start off your day.
Yeah,
I
a
should
lot of
say
Jack
so.
A
Black.
lot of strength underneath, but froth on top with a bit of sugar.
No one's ever called me frothy like that. That's a nice...
No, a bit of froth is nice.
Exactly.
Are you on Australian time or do you stay on LA time? How does it work?
I'm on LA time, so it's actually like 2 in the afternoon right
Whoa,
now.
it's
Can I
lunch-
get you a pillow?
I've been up for
Afternoon
hours.
nap?
I got up at 4. No, well, maybe. Yeah, maybe a little later.
I'm going to ask you a question. Kung Fu Panda, which my kids all loved, and it's been going, 10 years now. My kids are now a lot older, but they still love the franchise. But when you first heard the pitch, a Kung Fu fighting panda whose dad is a goose who cooks noodles. I mean,
That wasn't part of the initial pitch. They sprung the goose dad on me later. But, you know, I love Kung Fu. I've been watching Bruce Lee movies since I was a little kid. So it didn't take too much selling. A funny Kung Fu movie, animated. You know, Robin Williams, I thought his best performance was that genie he did in Aladdin. So I was like, this could be my genie.
What's amazing about these movies, particularly the DreamWorks movies, is just how human those faces are, the characterisation. What's it like for you, because you're obviously doing the voice in a studio, when you see it come together, do you fall in love with the character all over again?
Well, you know, that's what it's all about, is finding that humanity in the character, because it's funny, but at the end of the day, the movie only really works if you get emotionally involved. You can get the people to care about the characters and their journey. And I'm proud of this movie because I was really surprised at my own, like, emotions. At the end of the movie, I was like, sprouting some man tears, to be honest with you.
Wow.
come on.
Hey, it
that's
takes
big.
a real man to cry, to admit that he can
and to
cry.
admit. Come
Something
on.
like that.
You didn't cry.
I did.
Yeah.
But I did try to hold it in, so my boys didn't see me cry.
Yeah.
Well, one of your boys is in the film.
Yeah, my son Sammy.
How
he
cool
wanted
is
to be in
that?
the movie. It was awesome. He wants to follow in the footsteps.
Yeah.
And let's face it, it's a family business, like all business. He will follow in the footsteps. He's gonna follow in the footsteps.
Yeah.
And there are some advantages to being one of your kids, because weren't your kids the first, along with their classmates, to see the movie?
Exactly. Yeah. I was able to pull some strings, and they were the first people in the world to see the movie. We had a little secret screening at their school. It was amazing.
I
You
think one of
obviously,
the-
work, you
Sorry.
obviously work out too. I mean, you've got these moves.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean,
Thank you for that. Yeah.
Hello.
It's not natural.
And these moves, I've seen you. You know, you joke around, but you wouldn't want to mess with you.
No, exactly. I'm like a cannonball
That's
coming
it.
at you. I actually do have some martial arts training.
Of course.
I don't want to brag, but it started off with some karate.
Yeah.
Check it. You can see by the...
That's quite. I didn't even see
when
that.
you twist the fist
I
at the
didn't
last
even
second,
see that.
it adds like 20,000
I didn't
pounds
see
of
it.
pressure. Also did some judo. So
Yeah.
if you attack me, I flip you.
Yeah.
What's the secret to sort of being in the zone?
Zen.
You mean the Kung Fu zone?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you ask that, because it's true that Kung Fu is sort of a spiritual exercise.
It is.
It's not just martial art defense, but it's also almost like meditation.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And it's all about staying in the moment. You know.
The Zen.
Are you Kung Fu master over
Yeah, I
there?
do a little bit. Yeah.
He's good.
Little Tai Chi in
Did
the
you
park?
see that?
No, did you just do
Yeah, I
something?
did something, yeah.
You're fast.
He just ran up there and back.
Yeah.
It's like subliminal advertising. If you're not concentrating, you won't see it.
Yeah, well, just be careful when you see those people going slow motion Tai Chi in the
Yeah.
park. It may seem like a
Yeah.
soft, mellow exercise of meditation, but really they're deadly creatures.
It's Matrix-like.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff going on.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not the only big name in this movie. You've got so many big stars. There's Angelina Jolie,
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman,
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston is your sort of nemesis.
No,
If
Bryan Cranston is my dad. He
Your
plays
dad,
my,
that's right.
My
Yeah.
biological father, who is
JK
a new
is the bad
character
guy.
in the movie. Yeah, J.K. Simmons, who you may have seen in a little movie called Whiplash,
Yeah.
where he played
How
an
good was
evil
that?
jazz teacher.
Oh, yeah.
The most terrifying villain of all, the jazz teacher.
It was a good
But
film,
he's
though.
amazing. He was
great film.
fantastic.
It's a good film, yeah.
Hey, got an Oscar out of it.
Yeah,
Brian-
Angelina Jolie, I have to
Yeah.
ask about Angelina. She seems like the perfect woman.
Yeah.
But you've seen her up close, you've worked with her, you've been through intense times. What's she really like?
You know,
Big
the
sigh.
perfection only gets more intense as you get closer.
Really?
Yeah, she's an amazing lady.
And clearly you two are close, because you were the one that announced to the world that she and Brad were having twins. That was very
yeah, I
caring
really
of you.
spilled the beans. That was not cool. I didn't know that it was a secret because I don't keep up to date on the latest gossips.
Yeah.
And yeah, I knew that they were twins. I wish I had a scoop for you right now, but I don't know any more scoops.
Well, you announced it live on a US breakfast television show. It doesn't get more far-reaching than that, does it?
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, we've become kind of pals. We go over their house sometimes for Easter egg hunts on Easter Sunday.
Cute.
But we have not received an invitation this year. I don't know what
Funny
went
about that.
wrong. It
So
might have been the
messed.
twins thing.
No one's telling you anything anymore.
No, I know. Don't tell Jack. You can't keep a secret.
Do you know, I am a completely fangirl over the fact that you're coming on, because I'm a massive fan, have been for a long time.
Thank you.
I love School of Rock, and my kid,
best.
my young fella Jackson, started learning guitar out of that. And,
Oh, really?
And so he's like his fingers, you can't
And
see
he's
them.
good.
That's my
He's really
favorite
good.
compliment. If
Yeah.
if ever I hear about a kid who started playing guitar
Yeah.
because of School of Rock,
It was
That's
very
my
cool.
proudest achievement, to get kids to start playing music.
I loved you in High Fidelity.
I
Oh,
love
thanks,
Oh,
man.
man, it was such a good
Yeah.
film.
That was really the start of it for you in many
Which,
ways, wasn't
once again, music. That's been my calling card, is the music comedy
Yeah.
combo. And really, it started with my band Tenacious D. That's how I got the part in High Fidelity.
Whoa, this is the greatest song.
Let's get a close-up on you.
Sorry, man. Sorry, man. I told you.
When he says fangirling, he's not kidding.
Whoa. Whoa. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Come on, sing it with me.
Is that really part of the song? I don't even remember that.
Carl, it is.
Yeah, the
Tenacious
greatest.
D going good.
It's tribute. The greatest song in the world.
It was the greatest song in the world.
We wrote it. That was the first song we ever wrote. I was just like, dude, let's be amazing. Let's write the greatest song in the world. And we worked on it for weeks, and then we were like, this is impossible. Let's write a tribute to the greatest song in the world. And that was our way in.
So you keep on touring and stuff, though. I mean, you keep pretty busy.
You were the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
We toured with the Foo Fighters down under, and we had an amazing time with that. Dave Grohl played drums on all of our albums, and so we owe him the greatest debt a band can ever owe.
Wow.
Greatest drummer of all time.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Fantastic. You live such a diverse career at the
Yeah.
moment. So obviously it's intense work time. But am I right in hearing that your family are out here with you?
No, my
Oh, they're
boys
not?
and wife are back at home. It's kind of a short trip. I don't like to take them around with. Oh, my Australian family.
You know.
But I don't know what you mean by that. Are you trying to get me in trouble? But yeah, Daddy needs his beauty rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids, they wouldn't do well with the jet lag.
Yeah.
Look at you striking that pose out
But
there.
you can take some Tim Tams home to them.
I will take them
Best
some Tim
possible
Tams.
present.
I want to bring them out here, though. I know they'd have a blast, but we need to come out for a longer period of time to just like 5 days. Yeah.
What do you reckon are your best films? What are your favourites of the work you've done?
We mentioned a couple of them: School of Rock,
High Fidelity.
High Fidelity. I also really had a blast on Nacho Libre,
Oh, yeah.
an
Libre.
underappreciated Mexican
It was.
wrestling
Not
movie
by
that I
us.
did.
Not by us.
Sad in some
And
ways. Yeah.
King Kong, I had a blast.
Yeah.
And of course, Kung Fu Pandas, baby.
It's been huge, hasn't it?
Isn't that enough?
Well, that's
Isn't that
pretty good.
enough?
I think so.
Most people.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
Yeah.
One of the greatest motion
Yeah.
pictures of all time.
Isn't it about time you hosted the Oscars?
You know, I don't really want to.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily stop a whole lot of
we
people.
want you to.
That's true. Look,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I think the best hosts of the Oscars are the stand-up comedians or the talk show hosts.
So an Ellen DeGeneres right
I
there.
mean, I could do it, but it wouldn't be a natural fit.
I'll tell you what you could do. You could be the lead singer of AC/DC.
Oh,
Well, they've
my
got
God.
Problems.
He's an
Vacancy.
ideas man.
There's talk of looking for a new singer.
Well, let's talk of you doing it.
But it'd be tough, big shoes to fill. Brian's
You
one
could
of the
do it?
great of all time.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. No one's called me about it. So I'm waiting by
we
the phone.
can start a
Go on.
campaign.
Listen, if Angus called me up and said he wanted me to audition, I'd throw down for the audition.
You could
They
be
got
the
one of
Can you
new
go
guy.
that high?
Can I go? There are some high notes. It'd be a strain. I'd have to go falsetto.
Yeah,
Is that
well,
okay?
Just go the script.
No, that was not good. I think I just lost the job. I didn't warm up. Angus, if you're watching, I didn't warm up. I wasn't ready.